I have tried to write this script and I think I've written it like 2-3 times. Yeah. Oh, this show, man, this show. The Owl House is a Disney Channel animated series created by Dana Terrace. Though this is Dana's first show, she has been working for the channel since Gravity Falls and even went on to work on the DuckTales reboot. This show was highly anticipated, especially seeing that it was to be launched last year, but was pushed to 2020 for reasons unknown. Fun fact, I was actually the one who broke the news to Dana that her show had been pushed back to 2020 on Twitter. I asked her, is it true that the show has been pushed back? And she said not from what she knows. The show is still coming out in 2019. How I knew is because I saw an article by Deadline, I believe it was. She even had the 2019 in her bio on Twitter that the show is coming in 2019. And it was after that she deleted her comment and she also removed the 2019 from out of her bio. Disney, what the heck are you guys doing, man? You could at least inform the creators before you alert the press. Anyways, the show follows Luz, a human girl who found herself in the Boiling Isles, a world full of demons, witches, and unspeakable horrors. However, Luz is learning to become a witch with the help of the most powerful witch named Ida and her adorable demon pal, King. Yeah, she forever calls herself the most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles. Like, I've never heard anybody else call her that. But I think it's funny how every time she's mentioned the fact that she's a witch, she's like, I'm the most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles. But yet nobody has ever said it. But anyways, you know what? She's a queen and that's why I love her. When writing the review for the first time, I only watched 6 episodes. I was 6 episodes into the series, and as of making this review, I realized some good and some bad about the show. Overall, I do find the show very charming and it does indeed have my interest. I'd love to break down what I think the show does right and what I think it does not. These are all my opinion, by the way, guys. Don't feel offended. It's my opinion. You are okay to have yours. So to kick it off, the show is gorgeous to look at. The character designs are beautiful, it has great animation, and one of the best examples of both those two are shown in King. Not only is King adorable and cuddly, but the fact that he doesn't have a mouth and they have to quote-unquote make up for this with his expressions, he's just so beautiful to watch on screen. The characters so far, I think, are okay. And brings me to one of the things I love less about the Owl House. The series, as I said, is only 6 episodes in, but seems to be jumping over so many things. It presents itself as a show that has been running for a while now, hence jumping over stuff that I think need to be filled, holes that I think need to be filled. For example, the 2nd episode, in my opinion, felt like pure filler and we could have done without it. Honestly, it didn't really add much that we didn't already know from the 1st episode. And considering that this is the 2nd episode, you'd expect them to still be heavily developing the characters and not just this one-off episode that felt like it was just thrown in. The episode was okay at best, but I just feel it was placed at a wrong time in the series. The following episode did well, introducing new characters and developing our mains while building on the plot, but I can't help but feel the very star of the show, Luz, could have really used some more establishment before we start introducing characters like that. We know she's excited and fun, wants to be a witch, but I just feel there is something missing where her development is concerned. However, let's see what the show does in the future. When it comes to my faves though, it has to go to Lilith and Ida. Yes! King is adorable, but the dynamic between those two sisters has my intrigue. Not to mention the fact that my favorite scene from the show comes from them as well. That moment when they battled it out in magical splendor, I couldn't get it off. I hope we don't have to wait forever to see Lilith again, especially since she seems to play an integral role in the overarching plot. Magic is another aspect of the show that I love. I would love to see it explored in more details. Ida explained that magic comes from a sack or something on the witch's heart, but seeing as Luz is a human but still able to do magic, there must be more to this and I can't wait to learn. Fun fact, Luz means light in Spanish, so it's very fitting that the first spell she learned is actually a light spell. The side characters so far are okay in my opinion, but again, I'm so intrigued by Lilith and Ada's story that everyone else seem like side characters to me. My favorite part of any cartoon is usually the story, and right now these two are doing everything right in my eyes. My biggest fear is that this show is gonna be like so many other shows before it that were created by a network with the intention of having multiple episodes that are not too plot heavy and can be aired at any time. And that would usually lead to the show having like some kind of plot and some kind of underlying theme, but they barely touch upon it, the overarching plot, because they are trying to create episodes that can stand on their own. I wish these networks would just give the creators more room to create. Shout out to Infinity Train and Cartoon Network. Another reason the show is fun is the voice acting, especially where Alex Hirsch is concerned. It's fun figuring out which character he voiced since he does so many. I just watched episode 7 of the Owl House, and so far that is my brand new favorite episode. This is an edit. Episode 7 was flipping brilliant because it made me love Amity even more. Not only that, but it opened my eyes to the way Dana Terrace is planning to tell her story, and now I have way more hope in how everything will play out. Now that I see how she did episode 7 and Amity's backstory, I have so much hope in this show. Anyways, let us continue. Overall, the Owl House is a fun time, which is why I won't judge it too harshly. Let's see how they wrap up season 1, and then we can probably come back and give our thoughts, because it has an interesting story going for it, and as long as it does a good job telling it, they'll have our attention, honey. They'll have my attention. Thank you all so much for watching. Did you watch the Owl House though? Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to stay positive, change the world for the better, and don't let it change you for the worse. Go around and watch my other videos because this is the end of this video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my video today. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Debbie. Nice to meet you. I upload videos all the time on this channel, so if you don't want to miss my next video, be sure to subscribe. And speaking of videos, did you watch my last video? If not, don't worry, I got you fam, it's right here. Just go ahead and click on it, watch the video, like and subscribe, why not? See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.